Hi, this is Tim with Eduware. In this video, we're going to discuss district administrator accounts and specifically take a look at managing district licenses. So, after you've logged into your district administrator account, to access managing your district licenses, go to the top of the navigation menu and click on Manage, and then Manage District Licenses. Okay, once you're here, I'd like to point out a couple things. First, on the left, you see the amount of Wizard Testmaker generic licenses you have available. After you've made a district license purchase, in this case, you will get 80 generic Wizard Testmaker licenses. Those generic licenses can be assigned for specific use. Moving over to the right, we see the schools located in this district. Right now there are two schools to show, the high school and the middle school. Now, I'd like to show you how easy it is to assign generic licenses to these schools. Let's say I'd like to give this high school 10 generic licenses to use. I'm going to mouse over these generic licenses on the left under the district headline, click and drag, and then release on the school that I'd like to give them to. Now it's going to ask me what type of subject and how many licenses that I'd like to give. In this case, I'm going to give the high school 20 licenses. Then click on transfer, and let's see what happens. License transfer was completed. Great, and this updates right here, 20 here, 59 remaining here. Okay, let's do the same for the middle school. Generic licenses, 20 for them. Okay, now each school now has 20 generic licenses. Now what this means is that when a new teacher registers for an account using the school code, either the high school code or the middle school code, they can then pick a subject area and use that for themselves, and it will deduct from the generic licenses. So let me give you an example of what that might look like. Let's switch over and pretend that we're a teacher registering for a new account and using the school code. Okay, so here I am, I'm a teacher, and I'm going to sign up for a new account using the school code. I'm at the WizardTM website. I'm going to click on the sign up link. And as a teacher, I'm going to fill in my name. I'm just going to fill out some dummy information here. Call this person science teacher. The email will be science@eduware. And actually, I'm going to skip ahead to where you put in the license information. Okay, I've skipped ahead. Now, your teacher will want to click on the I have a school code under choose a license. And from there, your teacher will put in the school code that you have provided them. I'm going to do that right now. Great. And as you can see, after the school code is entered, the school information is going to fill out automatically. Now, what your teacher will want to do is pick the subject or subjects that they're going to be teaching in. In this case, this is science, and I'm going to pretend that I am a chemistry teacher. So I'll pick science, chemistry, click add, agree with the terms, and click submit. Now your teacher is going to want to activate their account, and they'll do that just by opening the activation email in their inbox. Okay, now here's what I've done. I switched back over to the district administrator account, and I'm back under manage district licenses, and I'd like to point out what has happened here. As a district admin, I gave the high school 20 licenses. Then I gave a teacher a school code. That teacher picked a specific license, and that subtracted one license from the generic licenses available. In this case, that gave chemistry a license. As you can see represented over here, the teacher, science teacher, picked chemistry, and now this is one less. Okay, so now you've seen how to add generic licenses, and you've seen how a teacher will go ahead and subtract from those generic licenses. Now I'm going to show you how to add specific licenses. So back on the left, you see that I still have 4 generic licenses available. let's say I want to add a specific license. I want to add an AP Science license for 3 AP Science teachers. What I'm going to do is click and drag this back over the school. Release. Okay, and now it's giving me the same dialog. But in this case, I'm going to click the drop down on subject and go down to AP Chemistry. I have 3 AP Chemistry teachers. Let's see what that looks like. AP Chemistry. So this shows that I have 3 AP Chemistry licenses remaining. Now, what would happen is if a teacher that I gave the license code to, the school license code, goes to register and selects AP Chemistry, then they will be able to subtract from this specific AP Chemistry. Now, I'd like to show you, as a teacher, how you are able to add an extra subject to your account. So let's switch back over to the science teacher account now. Okay, so here we are. I've logged in as Mr. Science Teacher. If you remember, this was the science teacher who signed up for the chemistry account. And now I'm going to click on my account just to do a quick overview of what's going on here. You see I have a Wizard TM subscription, Chemistry Unlimited, with a expiration of 1 year. Now, in order to add one of those AP Chemistry licenses, I'm going to, as a teacher, use the school license code that was given to me, the same code as when I registered. So I'm going to put that in right now. And then I'm going to click on Apply. Okay, and now it's asking me what I'd like to add. And I'm going to do Science, AP Chemistry, click Add Subjects, and there it goes. So, if we switch back to our other account, the admin account, okay, here we are in the admin account, and take a look at what happened. The AP Chemistry went from 3 to 2. So now I have 2 more opportunities for the other 2 teachers at that school to use the AP Chemistry licenses. And now you see over here the new total licenses in use shows the AP Chemistry and the original Chemistry. Now, one last thing I'd like to point out, and that is you can go into detail by department and have your schools designate by department how they want their licenses spent. I'm going to do that, for example, with the Edgeware High School by clicking on the title, Edgeware Tutorials High School, right here. Okay, now this is great. You see over on the left we have the school's licenses and the district's licenses, and I can go by subject and add generic licenses. So let's do that. I'm just going to add a couple per department. Let's say I'll add 3 per department. Okay, so now my English teachers have 3, and now my mathematics teachers have 3. And my science teachers are covered, and let's do a couple more. We'll do social studies, and then the last one I'm going to do is world language. Okay, so what I've done is I've micromanaged the licenses to be distributed from my school. This ensures that I don't have a teacher who accidentally pulls too many licenses out of the available pool for the school. Then I have a summary at the very bottom of all departments, licenses available, and licenses being used. Okay, let's go back to the tutorials district page. And let's just summarize. So we have the available district licenses for Wizard TestMaker on the left, listed as generic. To add licenses to either one of these schools, you click and drag. From there, you can assign whether you would like a generic license or a specific license. To distribute within the school, click on the name of the school and go from there, click and drag. And finally, as a teacher, in order to register with one of these licenses, you would provide the school code. Then the teacher could add from both when they were registering and both from clicking on the My Account tab and then entering the school code again and adding from there. So, this has been an overview of managing district licenses.